It is 16 degrees outside right now. And we got a call on the phone from the Don. And when the Don calls, you pick up the phone. The Don tells us he knows we're probably gonna run out of firewood, and he's right. So he happened to notice that on the logging trails, you're allowed to go ahead with a fee. It's just a $10 fee to pick up log land, logs and firewood that have been dumped over by nature.
Felled wood.
Felled wood. And there's rules, but there's certain rules that you have to obey, and then you can go get free $10 wood. He said there's a bunch of it out there, and so we're going to get it. Okay, before we get going, I figure we should do a rundown on the appropriate attire that is needed.
Holy smokes.
There was a big truck that went flying down.
Wow, it was flying through the intersection.
Because, yeah, it's 16 degrees outside. That doesn't sound so bad. Usually, it's really not that bad, to be honest. But if it's breezy, ooh. And then, if you're on an ATV driving, say, 25 miles an hour, that's not really fun. So, socks, double socks, thermal socks. There's a shirt under there, and then there's a whole like body stocking thing of the material that all the girls wear that like so skin tight you can see absolutely everything, and you might as well not be wearing anything anyway. Boy, that's a whole nother topic. And then I got a regular shirt, and then I got the coveralls, and then I got the jacket and the balaclava and these gloves, and hopefully we don't become actual icicles. All right, so you suited up? Almost. You got your army technology with you?
Yeah.
The cloaking device that keeps you warm?
Cloaking device.
And keeps
Stop eating the
all
cookie
bad
dough.
juju away.
That's the first I've had.
Claire's over there snaking dough.
Cooking. That's the first I've had.
Yeah, that's what we all say. Oh, and did I forget to mention, it's also Christmas Eve. So, we're going to the Don's, borrow a trailer. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you know that the cart we are borrowing is the Don's. Oh yes. Oh yes. Only one cart would have this in it. All right, Smithers, let's roll. The bones are rattling, and we just started, so. Alrighty guys, so take a look. This is what we've come for. As you can see, loggers have come through here. They've cut everything out, but they leave tons of good wood. Matter of fact, you can hear them. I'll shut up. They're just over there. But with our little permit, we can come in and grab all this stuff that they left. And there's tons and tons of good stuff. Chances are, if you're wise, you don't really have to pay for firewood ever. All right, so we started cutting. And this wood, while it's great for free, it's not that light, it's super light. And so it's not gonna give you a very long burn. We're looking for bigger, dense stuff. And well, we'll get back with you. David wanted to pull the cart in there to make it easier for us to carry stuff. Fairly certain he's stuck. We'll bail him out. All right, Turbo, you made it. All right, seeing that I am no arborist, I'm no treeologist or tree onometrist, I don't know what these trees are until we cut some and see if the wood is more dense. So we're gonna go ahead and cut some, and hopefully it'll be more dense than that other stuff, because that other stuff will just burn like paper. Take a look. Let's see here. What do we got? It's better than that other stuff, but this is still pretty light. Yeah, let's keep looking. The mighty hunters have come home. We got a load, and not the kind that you put in a diaper, but the we probably got, I'd say, what, 250, 300 pounds of wood there, you think?
Heck yeah.
This guy alone, oops, sorry, got to be 60 pounds. We found a really good log. Well, log. It was all a tree knocked down. And didn't really want to overrun the cart here, but
Got about 2 cords left to go get.
oh yeah, easily
2 cords, holy crap.
on this one tree. Snot, holy snot.
40 stink dolls.
But as cool as this is, and you know, you got to get the permit, which that irritates the snot out of me because it's public land.
Yeah.
The king has to get his tax, I guess, because, you know, us peasants can't possibly just go get what's knocked down by nature. That would be unthinkable without getting a tax.
It helps them to
How
maintain
much is
the...
said permit
It's only $15.
I thought it was
Still.
10, but
per year?
Yeah, and it's a deal, but the thing is, it's not that. It's the principle. We don't live in you know, pre-America England anymore. So don't tax my dead wood, for crying out loud.
Try to carry it.
There you go. That's a good one for you, Caleb.
Come on, bud. You got this.
It's half his weight.
With your knees.
It's half his weight.
Maybe more than half.
At least you can get it.
Yeah. He's like those ants that can carry 18 million times their weight. Now, people, you know the ongoing saga of the heating situation in this house.
Dum dum dum.
Dead motor, good motor.
Good motor.
Now, Homesteader Bob, being the rock star that he is, had to actually cut this. What is this called anyway?
It's a mounting bracket.
He had to cut it and extend it because this motor,
Nicely bigger.
which bigger is better, yes?
Bigger is better.
Well,
Same.
you are much
See?
bigger.
Not necessarily better.
So we're going to touch it up with some paint and get it ready to go, right?
Yes. Just a lot of these welds, what's nice is to hit it with a little bit of paint because then you won't end up with as much surface rust and stuff like that. And it looks pretty.
Now, what could you do with this? Scrap?
Give it the hope.
Well, here you go. Ooh, shiny. Looks like Smokey and the Bandit's car. Well, not the band. Well, the Smokey, not the Bandit. All right, so we've got the squirrel cage and the motor assembled, and Claire gets to do the honors.
Vanna White.
Do not lick that and put your tongue on it before you. Well, now, okay, make sure that you're grounded properly. Here we go. And
In the hole.
We gotta push
Well,
it.
don't put your finger down there.
I gotta
No,
push
you're right.
it.
No, that one. Do that one.
victory. Well done, Claire. Well done.
Doing.
Okay, so what you just watched, the footage you just saw, happened over the course of 3 days.
Yep, it was the day before Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day.
And we're actually filming this on Christmas Day, and we just wanted to recap. We didn't share everything on Christmas Day because you know what? That's our time. That's family time.
That's personal time, yeah.
Yeah, and I hope you just know that it was a blessing, and we just wanted to unplug a little bit and maybe not film so much.
Right.
And so I guess the takeaway for us was it was an amazing day.
It was great having the kids here, and just
And I have a cliffhanger for you, and I'm going to apologize for it in advance. This is a super cliffhanger. I'm not going to give anything away, but I'll tell you this, that we have a massive life change coming up, and we're going to tell you about it within the next few days.
yeah.
But thank you for all the well wishes, all the Merry Christmases, all the happy holidays. It has been a blessing. But, you know, one thing I can't escape, and me being nerdy, my mind's like a squirrel in a cage.
It never stops.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But, and you also know that I like Star Wars a lot. Well, the whole family does.
Yes, we all do.
And there was a toy that we got for the whole family this year that we're going to show you in a little bit, but it literally uses your phone and it creates like a holographic image. It's not really a holographic image, but
No.
and you fight and do strategic games, and it all is in like a three-dimensional world all around you. And the thing that I couldn't believe is just how far toys have come.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
We got Lincoln Logs when we were little, and
Yeah.
and Legos, and
Legos were still in their infancy when we first started getting them.
yeah. I remember when I think I was about 10 years old, and then Nintendo came out. And that was huge. But
I didn't get a Nintendo.
you got an Atari.
When I was younger, probably like 7-ish.
Yeah.
See if you guys remember this toy. It was called the Big Track. It was like this big, and it had 6 wheels on it, and it looked like some futuristic tank. And there was a keypad on the back, and you could program it. You could say,
Oh, yeah.
I want it to go forward 5 feet, turn left 90 degrees, and then dump my cargo, blast my lasers, and come back.
That's cool. I bet Caleb would love one like that.
Oh, and I think they still sell them, but like a smaller version. But that was like cutting edge.
Oh, wow.
Now kids are playing with holograms on a computer that you carry around in your pocket.
It's crazy.
Anyway,
It's crazy.
so before we show you this footage, just know, if you didn't get Merry Christmas enough, Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day. Are you kidding me?
It's a battle droid.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I cut off his arm. Oh, he sliced him out.
He's down. Caleb's down. We got a drone down.
This is really fun.
Is it really?
Yeah. Back up.
There he is. Darth Maul's in there.
Yep.
He's coming to get you.
Okay.
Does it fit right?
Looks like she's dancing around.
It's dance fighting.
Watch out. You can't use your hands.
You've been defeated, Ruth?
No.
Who got you?
One stormtrooper.
I don't like those guys. A little shifty.